They always talk about Tom Brady with the drives at the end. I'm hoping Jalen start getting that name, and I'm happy that he went out there and just finished the deal. Had a game-winning drive, and keep them coming, and because we gonna need all that.
We just find a way to win. We just keep playing. Like, we don't stop playing until the clock says 0. Of course, it did say 0 today, but then they gave us a plus 10, 12. They gave us a plus 10, so we got another chance. So that was good about it. But yeah, man, we play for each other, man. We play hard, man, and continue to execute. I know don't always look pretty, but it's always pretty and good looking with a dub with it, though.
There are no moral victories. I am encouraged by the direction of our offense the last 2 weeks, and so I think, holistically as a team, we've got to assess where we're at, go and do some self-scout this week, and get ourselves ready for the Kansas City Chiefs.
I was thinking Jalen Hurts MVP, but maybe Darius Slay now.
Darius Slay every Sunday post-game comment.
So the math makes perfect sense. We played till Sears, then it got a plus 10. We just kept playing. Taking over in the second half at OT, Jalen Hurts, 200 yards of offense after intermission, including 3 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns through the air, 1 on the ground. His first career game with multiple passing and rushing touchdowns. Certainly one of the leaders in the MVP race up there with Christian McCaffrey. He's the first Eagles quarterback to do that since Michael Vick in 2010.
Are back here with Tim, and let's go back to that overtime at the very beginning of it, because the Bills had a chance there. Josh Allen misses on the connection. Davis looked like he was upset. Allen looked like he was upset. What happened on that play from your perspective?
Yeah, it was just 2 players reading it differently. And I think what's interesting is you look at overtime, basically both teams, got 0 blitzed with an opportunity to make the defense pay and win the football game. And when Buffalo had their opportunity, they just didn't connect. Here's what I mean, 0 blitz. They're going to bring all out pressure. It's man coverage with no help. Gabe Davis is the guy that Josh Allen is going to, and he thinks he's going to continue up the field. Instead, he breaks to the corner. So they miss. They don't hit it. And listen, I think the reaction from Josh Allen is because of that. Well, Philadelphia gets a chance to face that same blitz. The only difference is they have a run into it. They're going to run away from the unblocked defender. Kelsey is going to pull and kick out. It's not a quarterback draw. It's basically a pin and pull run with the quarterback. And that's the difference in the football game. And it's for Buffalo, and you can almost hear it in Sean McDermott's voice. Look, no moral victories. They did actually play really well in bad conditions, especially on the offensive side of the ball. But when it mattered the most, in the gotta-have-it situations in overtime, it was Buffalo that didn't connect, and it was Philadelphia that was able to make the defense pay.
The legend of Jalen Hurts, and I use that word loosely, early part of his career, just continues to build with these performances in late-game situations, Tim. And I'm putting you on the spot here a little bit, but if you had to cast your MVP ballot today in Week 12, where would Hurts rank in your top 3?
Oh, he's in it for sure, probably at the top of it. And listen, Michael, I don't think you're early saying the legend of Jalen Hurts. Like, that's not premature. I know he hasn't played as long as some of these other guys have played, but when you think about what he's done, the poise he plays with in some of the biggest moments, and I will say this, with what they're doing in Philadelphia, and it's not just the brotherly shove, look, he's doing it differently with how he hurts you as he runs the football, but also some of the stuff that they're able to do in the passing game. He's really hard to defend. It's why they were one of the best teams in football a year ago, and it's why they're the favorite probably for most people right now in the NFC to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you mentioned his ability to run. He's got the most games with multiple rushing TDs by a quarterback in NFL history, including the playoffs now with 12.